Dr. Paul Hohm, a Huron surgeon, was inducted into the South Dakota Hall of Fame. Dr. Hohm was born on a farm near Huron in 1914. He attended country school where he went by horse and buggy. He attended Freeman Junior College for 1 year, where as a freshman he won his first trophy, which was in tennis.
Following the year at Freeman Junior College, I then transferred to Huron High School, where I attended the next 3 years. During my tenure at Huron High School, I was quite active in the school activities. I was senior president of the senior class, and I participated in sports, namely track and football, where I won numerous awards.
Following graduation from high school in 1935, Paul Hohm attended Huron College. At Huron College, he was not as active in school activities, but was very active in school sports. He participated in baseball and football for 4 years, as well as being a member of Pi Gamma Mu Honor Society. Following graduation from Huron College in 1939, Paul Hohm attended the University of Chicago for his medical degree. In his first year at the University of Chicago, he married Carol Tisdale of Huron, and 2 years later they had their first daughter, Marilyn Jean Hohm.
Following my graduation from the University of Chicago, I went to St. Paul, where I served my internship and my residency in surgery and orthopedics. During my tenure there, our oldest son was born, namely Richard. In 1945, I was inducted into the U.S. Navy, and in the Navy, I served on the USS Haven, a hospital ship, as a medical officer, and I was also the chief photographic officer on that ship. In 1946, as it seemed like I was no longer needed in the service and was needed more at home, I was dismissed from the Navy, and I started practice in Huron, South Dakota in 1946 in a medical career with my uncles and my brother. In 1948, my uncles and my brothers formed a clinic, and we later, in 1949, built the Hohm Clinic, a place where I'm still practicing at the present time. In the first year home from the Navy, my youngest son, Robert, was born. I was very actively involved in state association activities. I was the association representative on state health planning and medical council for many years. I also was involved in a original incorporator of the South Dakota Blue Shield. I served on that board for many years. I was its president for 3 different years. I ended up as a president of the 5-state region Blue Shield, where I was elected to the National Blue Shield Board. I have been very actively involved in the activities of the medical staff of our local hospital. I served as its chief of staff on 3 different occasions. I was also the chairman of the planning and the building committee, which was responsible for the changes and the additions that we have made in our hospital. I have always felt that doctors should also be very interested in their community. I have been very active in the building of buildings in this community. And during this time now, I also was very active in Huron College affairs. I felt that the Huron College was a needed asset for our town. It made us a better city to live in. It made us an easier city to recruit doctors. Recently, the Huron College saw fit to give me the Distinguished Alumnus for 1987 for Huron College which I was very proud to receive. In 1986, was elected president of the International Academy of Proctology. In 1987, while I was president, the meeting was held in China. I am still very active in the practice of medicine, even at my age of 73. But we have now recently acquired a young surgeon who is replacing me as the surgeon of our group, which consists of 5 doctors and a nurse practitioner. I still practice full-time medicine. I'm still responsible for the business management of our clinic, which I have been for its 41 years of existence. As my health is good, I intend to continue in such manner as long as my health will allow.